Hey, beautiful people. Dr. Eve here. Hope all is well. Welcome. It is a great day to be among the land of the living, y'all. If you can hear my voice, say, Father, I thank you. Hello, everyone. Y'all, check out this color. Y'all like this color? Me and my hair wraps, y'all. Hey, Athar. Happy birthday to Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What's happening? Dr. Eve is lifing over here, and I've got a few things I got to do in the garden today, so I wanted to come and share with y'all. I'm going to be planting seeds today, so I'm picking out some things that I think I need to succession plant, right? I'm going to the art museum today. I'm going to probably take some photos so y'all can see, take y'all along with me a little bit today. But yesterday I shared with you guys my new growing space. Something has bit me uh, right here. My new growing. You like the earrings? They fire, aren't they? Check it out. Curly, coily, curly caramel cutie. Fire. I love it. So, yesterday, Athar, we were talking about this new growing space and how important it is to grow everywhere. Wherever you can put some dirt and some soil, we need to be growing. Why? Wherever you can put it, right? Because, baby, what they not going to do is pay for us to be sick, okay? So we need to figure out how not to die, all right? That is the goal. Figuring out or practicing how not to die. Hey there. Hey there, how you doing? Hello. So I put in these are my winter greenhouses that I use in the house. But baby, they outside, because what we about to do is grow some seeds. I woke up this morning and the whisper in my ear was sow some seeds, and the message was planted in full sun. can, can you not do that, please? It's kind of distracting. What's distracting? What's distracting? Um, it's personality. You know, you have to be yourself. I am an authentic 62-year-old black woman with a beautiful personality and four lovely grown great children and seven grandchildren. And believe you me, they can keep me grounded. He is hitting on you by telling you what you are pretty. Oh, okay, I won't mind it. Anyway, y'all, this is what we got today. We got seeds, and we got to figure out what we gonna plant. Okay. And another thing is, I have y'all see this. Y'all like this little dress because guess what? Straight from Ghana, y'all. I had the most wonderful time in Ghana, and the women there just they will make the dress on the spot. Okay, I love that about us. Um, so creative artisans, just we know how to use what we have to get what we need, right? Not what we want, but what we want and what we need, right? So that was exciting to me. I did pick up a lot of things from market there in Ghana. One of the things that I learned quickly was they have a very strong marketing game. Um, if I didn't learn anything else, it was Market, 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 market. Market, market. Get up early because the early bird catches the worm. Here's the thing, y'all. At 6 a.m., they had been up for a couple hours. You know what was so interesting is seeing those young girls. Like there were there were villages. Like they had villages of people. Even though it looked like everybody was kind of selling the same thing, they weren't. The village was out, and the village had a variety of things. So everybody's village had a variety of things. Now, who catch that sale was the winner, right? Who catch that sale? And the goal was to get the sale, right? So go to market, get the sale. So I was blessed to be amongst such beautiful people and just to see their process. And they don't go to sleep at night. They wherever the convention is, that's where they are. And they just gonna be outside waiting for you. They're gonna be outside waiting for the buses. They're gonna be outside when the buses come. They know when the convention comes to town. Ooh, y'all know what? I need to think about that because man, oh man, that was some strategy. They knew about the conventions, the events. They knew about everything. And wherever our bus showed up, there was marketers. Did I get tired of them? Sometimes. But baby, they don't care about you getting tired of them because guess what? It's business for them. And it's got to be business for us too at this point, y'all, because what we going to do? What are we going to do? We got to find the joy in everything. We got to find our happy place in everything these days because so much is being taken away. And so we have to be intentional about our businesses. We have to be intentional about our health. We have to be intentional about the food we grow to minimize. Because what we do here on this channel is we talk about all things sustainable living. Sustainable living from the roots up. Hey there. So while I'm here today, for just a short while, if you are not growing and you would like to start and just be in community, hey, great, subscribe. Subscribe and like and share because we're going to grow some things and we're going to keep growing all year long because growing is 365 days a year. Here's another thing that I learned that's real important, that you have to know what is native to your area, what grows well in your area. Everything doesn't grow well here. I am a subtropic climate here in North Carolina, and we don't grow everything well because why? Citrus, we can grow it, but it's probably gonna die back unless we overwinter it because we get a frost. Now, if climate keep changing the way that it change, y'all, we might not have no frost. I don't know what's happening with this climate, but let me tell you something. The climate is definitely changing. Okay, so I have today two things that I'm gonna be doing before I head out to the museum because we are also doing garden arts. We are focusing on our creativity over here. Like yesterday, I've got two new cats in the house. My daughter came home and I've gotten two new beautiful Brazilian cats. But baby, they like to climb on stuff. I'm not used to that. so I had to pull out my yarn and say, okay, I gotta little create a little cover to go over this right here because I don't want you snatching my furniture, right? So that's what I'm doing. And I bought me a brand new art kit because we are drawing what we see. It's like Jeremiah, God told Jeremiah, write what you see. So here in the garden, we're going to be drawing what we see. There will be lots of seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. And maybe you don't see anything in the physical garden, But what is your garden, right? Your garden, the thing that God has made you creator over. What are the skills? What are the things? My 11-year-old and my 11 years old and my birthday is happy birthday, Annabelle. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Over here, we love to celebrate people as well, right? So, what do I have today? Today, I have some gloves for the aphids that I'm going to smack every time I see one of them. I have a pair of gloves because we're going in the potato bag today. I have some potatoes that I think are ready and I need to check on them. I have lots of seeds and I have to decide what seeds I want to. My day is going well, MRX. MRX, listen, I'm also going to begin starting on my vehicle because I have to get my car ready to camp, to go places, to go places. So we have some cantaloupe. It's melon season. It takes 5 to 10 days to germinate. It says 80 to 85 days to maturity. That would be almost 2.5 months. And that's okay because we have a very long growing season. So we're going to plant some cantaloupes. Do I have sunflowers? I do have sunflowers somewhere. So we're going to do some cantaloupe. We are also going to do some some more cucumbers because we just don't know how those are going to work. Some are doing okay and some are just not. Do you have sunflowers? Yes. So we're going to start some more cucumbers, some straight eights. These are American seeds, but I also have my own, so I'm going to plant a few of those. Here comes that lady with that lovely hairpiece. Yes, that's me. Hey. Hair wraps and pearls. Hair wraps and pearls. I love them. And I also have to keep my hair wrapped up because in the garden, you the bugs, I have a lot of hair and baby, we have got to be careful about those ticks. Thank you. We have to be careful about the bugs, right? Because we don't need them. We don't need to carry them in our hair, right? So we want to protect our hair when we're in the garden. So we got cucumbers, we have cantaloupe, and we have, of course, we have some green beans. As you can see, this is one fine specimen here. Huh? You are awful. You are awful. I cannot be bought. And I love that for me. And nor can you afford me ever. And that's the one thing about when a person knows they can't listen, their value, I am an asset, baby. I am my greatest asset. And when people if more people understood that, they would not never ever be offended by small things or small people, right? So bean garden, it says 5 days germination, 52 days to maturity. Um, like I said, we have a very long plant season, so we're gonna plant some cucumber, some green beans. What else do we have? It says beets. Now, beets I thought were cold weather, but y'all, my beets look sorry. I planted some beets and they look sorry. They like this big. Oh, I hate that. Is it raining here? No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. See, it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna also try these dark red beets. Why? I love beets, and beets are so good for your blood. Again, these are 5 days to germination, and they 60 days to maturity. So that's 2 months. We can do those too. So we've got cantaloupe, cucumber, beans, and beets. depending on where you are, you can grow them. I want to try these ranunculus, but I hear they take a long time. They take a long time. Hardiness zone is 8 to 10. Full sun, partial shade. Well, that's good to know. So those are also things that are really important for us to know. I think I like this bean. This seems fresher. All right, so that's the bean. Let's see what else we have. Y'all, I have so many seeds. But let me show y'all these herbs. These herbs I grew. These are my basil, and y'all, but in here are also some seeds. So these are some dried peppers. These are going to be fire. So I planted a lot of peppers this year so um, we can harvest them and get some seeds. Make some pepper seeds, right? The thing about growing that I've learned is we have to also think about the condiments, the things that we like to put on our food. Like I love collards. I love greens, and I'm learning not to overcook them. I saute them, and I make my own turkey broth, which is cool. Like I spent all winter learning how to can. So I made some really good turkey broth, y'all. That stuff is like life. It's like life for us, right? So we have to learn these things because that turkey broth is canned. And one of the things I want to make sure that that's in my vehicle when I prepare to camp is that I have a stock of things that I have, freeze dried food, snacks, things like that don't need, me to do anything. I don't have to cook it. Um, Dominic says, I hear exactly what you're talking about. Is it rain? Okay, no, it's not raining, Dominic. So let's see if there's any more. Oh, wait, there's a lot of comments. Have a very good day. I'm heading out. Okay, thanks for coming in, Dominic. Nolan says, I'll take it for 20. You are awful. So, y'all having fun? You having fun, Nolan? Sis, I was going to troll you, but shoot that. You seem to be a kind-hearted woman. May God bless your heart. I am, and thank you so very much. I just joined the stream. Okay, so we are talking about food, growing food, art in the garden. We're talking about life with Dr. Eve, because I'm having a good time. I'm 62 and I'm having a good time. And listen, and also, I I really want to emphasize at this point to find joy in everything, every single day. Somebody didn't wake up yesterday. Somebody did, and get them bugs. Listen, but I got something in my pocket for them. Somebody didn't wake up last night, but I did, or today, but I did. Hey, bugs be bothering me, y'all. I got my garden chair out here, but let me tell y'all something. These bugs don't be playing, all right? But Dr. E finna fix she made some salve. Because I knew that this was going to be a terrible season for bugs. Watermelon, y'all got some nice watermelon. Oh my God, I got 4 patches. So I have a big patch. Maybe I'll show y'all that too, Nolan. I have a big patch of watermelon. Then I have a couple I put in different places just to see how it grows, right? But I want to tell you about this salve. So mosquitoes are horrible here. Bugs are horrible here. Lots of bugs are horrible here. And they bite and they hurt you. You can't see them. Some of these bugs you cannot see. Really, Nolan? Troll, baby troll, okay? Because I'm somebody mama, and you better be careful. May the dealings of the Lord be upon you, because I am a believer, and and He loves me, and He don't play about me, okay? Your sisters aren't listening. Okay, cool. So I wanted to tell y'all because I'm out here in this new patio space preparing to plant these seeds, but the bugs about to eat me. They about to hurt me. So what we're gonna do is make sure that I always come out. When I come out with my homemade stuff. So I made a beautiful salve out of, y'all, it's so soft. A beautiful salve out of jojoba. Jojoba. Um, it has a foundation of jojoba. Some shea. Was it shea? No, it wasn't shea. It was kokum butter. Kokum butter. But I also put in this one lemongrass, right? Let me get these legs because I don't want these bugs on me. Some lemongrass. I put in there some neem powder. Um, I put in there um, a little bit of rosemary and something else lemony. Um, oh, peppermint. And guess what? I need y'all to understand that these bugs is not feeling this. And that's what I need them to not. I need them to leave me alone. And also, let me tell you that this is so good that it's also good for my hair. Remember we talked about my hair and why you need to cover your hair when you are gardening. But it's also good for your face. It's good for your face. So I have this cream that I use every day, and I don't wear makeup. I don't wear any acrylic, any nails. I don't, because your skin is the biggest organ. And anything that you put on it, subdermal, is your skin. It's going to go through your skin and into the bloodstream. So you have to be very careful about what you introduce to your skin. So now, another thing about this cream that I noticed, and I want to say this, that it has neem powder in it. So neem is also, it stops the reproduction of worms and bugs, even if they do get into your skin. So I'm stopping to talk about that because these are points that I need to share with you all in real time. And so the I tend to get these little blackheads where my pores from stuff you be putting on put mint in it. I put some mint in it, peppermint. I put lemongrass. I put neem powder and a few other ingredients. Some rosemary, aloe vera, and a couple of other things. So I'm gonna keep that little secret. You don't tell everything, right? But it's a cream that I can use in my hair. It's a multi-purpose. And y'all look at my skin. Y'all see that? Not so, Nolan, because God's not gonna. At the end of the day, He's gonna judge you on that. You better remember that, and you will be judged. You will be judged by the Almighty God. Okay. So anyway, using that cream, so I would have these blackheads. Like, you ever get one in your ear from putting too much, stuff in your pores with bad things? Well, I noticed that I had one and it just kept rising, and so I put the neem oil on it, and guess what? It rose to the surface and burst. So that neem, y'all, that neem is fire. It's fire, 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 fire. You hear me? All right, back to business. So we were talking about these seeds because I needed to tell y'all about that. I'm gonna plant some more corn because guess what? Y'all, something hit my corn out there. Something hit that corn and it's not looking so good. So we're gonna do some corn. They said it needs to be knee high by July, but baby, that ain't happening here. It says here I should plant mines in May to July because I'm in North Carolina. So I'm still good. I'm going to plant me some corn again. We going to try it again. All right. And it takes, let's see, it says 68 days to harvest. Oh, that's less than a cantaloupe. Because the cantaloupe is 80 to 85 and everything else is 60. So we're going to plant some more corn. And pumpkin is planting. Here we are in North Carolina, which is zone 7B, 8-ish kind of. Um, and pumpkins, small sugar pumpkins. Oh, 90 days to harvest. So that's 3 months. If we plant them now, July, August, September, October, they will be good and ready. And it says plant late March to July or April to July for North Carolina. So we are going to try some of those. What I can say though, y'all, is that it's hot out here. I don't drink red Kool-Aid. I drink electrolytes. I drink a lot of water, but I put electrolytes in my water. And I know that you're being insulting, Nolan, but may the dealings of the Lord be upon you. Because he ain't going to tolerate you saying stuff you say. He going to make sure you don't have access after a while. Access to this here good internet. Yeah, I know you would say that. I don't love red Kool-Aid though. That's red dye number. That's red dye. It's a killer. You stupid to believe that. You think you have put us all in one category. You've put all, and it's sad because probably more of you drink it than I do. We only 13% of this here population. But who buying the Kool-Aid then? So you shouldn't be that way. You really shouldn't be that way. I have plenty of basil and plenty of parsley, so I don't need to plant any of those, but I may plant some more tomatoes because guess what? These are bite size and you can never use enough. You can never get enough. When it's time to grow what grows in that season, please. Let's see what else we have. We have some sage. I've got plenty of that. More beans, basil, beets. I'm planting some beets, and I've got plenty of those. Sunflowers. Let's see. Oh, there's no sunflowers in here. But I do have some moringa. I do have some moringa seeds, so we're gonna. So we're gonna plant some of that. So I wanted to also share with you all the importance of growing herbs, right? Because this is your medicine. This is oregano. I have oregano beds, lots and lots and lots of oregano beds. So you can make your own oil, everyone, your own oregano oil. So when you grow it, you can make it. And oregano is literally an antibiotic, y'all. Grow and study your herbs and make them, create them so that you can keep your family well, right? Because we need to stay out of the office. We need to stay out of their doctor's offices, okay? But that's what I have today, and that's what I wanted to share, what we were going to plant today. And I'm gonna head over to the museum because I'm thinking about I'm thinking about preparing an exhibit. Now, I don't know what kind yet, but I'm really thinking about preparing an art exhibit as a creator. Okay, 10 minutes.
Talking to your friends.
I'm talking to my friends. That's my baby, y'all.
I'll be ready to go in 10 minutes.
Okay, we're going to emerge. All right, so 10 minutes. I got 10 more minutes with y'all. All right. So, so we said that we were going to plant some tomatoes. Okay. Some pumpkins. I do use a mortar and pestle to crush or to crush my herbs, especially if I'm going to do a tea. Um, but for the oil, I just put it in a mason jar and I cover it with my favorite oil, whether that's some people use alcohol, 70% alcohol, and they leave it in, for 6 months and it becomes a tincture. I use vegetable glycerin because I don't like to use alcohol. So that's my option. Okay. So then we said we were going to make some corn, beans, beets. I love you, Nolan. Cucumbers and cantaloupe. So those are the things we're going to see today. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. And the other thing that we're going to do is get into these bags, these potato bags. So I have a special pad. I have a special piece of equipment that I use to dump the dirt on because I like to save my soil. Because the soil has grown something, I'll probably amend it. But I need to get into the bags and see what kind of potatoes were produced, if any at all. And if not, then we will plant something else. The thing is that you have to keep going. You have to keep planting. You have to keep sowing. You have to keep growing food. And the point of growing this food is so that you and your family have food to eat, right? That's critical. I'm looking at that dirt on the back side of that sage. I hope that's just dirt and not some type of algae. Um, but it's beautiful out here. Hey, Tiffany. Good to see you, beautiful. And so we will be dealing with those potatoes a little later on. This is my dirt where I want to transplant or where when I want to play with the dirt. I use this to keep the dirt in place, and then so I can save my dirt and dump it back into the bag. Now, we are going to the museum. So before I get into any of these seeds, we are going to the museum and check out a few things because why? It's a beautiful day, y'all. It's a beautiful day. And God loves me and he loves you too. Um, May the dealings of the Lord be upon you, Nolan. It's a shame that you represent your parents that way. It's absolutely shameful. It's absolutely shameful. But I get it. You could never steal my joy. The lesser of the lesser, the lesser, okay? You showing your true colors, and I hate it for you. I hate it for you, but I'm glad I'm better. I'm glad I'm poised to be better. So to everyone out there, I want you to say this with me. Have the most beautiful day. And whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. Even the Nolans of the world, okay? Y'all remember that, all right? So we are talking about, I'm Dr. E. We're talking about sustainable living and building strong home economies from the roots up. Make sure your roots is right, y'all. Check your roots, because sometimes your roots can cause you not to produce. Them roots, y'all. Check them roots, because sometimes you got to come out of covenant with some of them roots, because some people going to see some things after a while because they roots is black rotted, molded, stumped, mangled, sick of mind, all the things. So y'all keep y'all joy. Don't y'all let nobody steal y'all joy. You hear me? Because too many of us let these folks out here do that, all right? So y'all go again. Have an amazing day. And I will see y'all on the next video.